Hi, I'm Pamela,
And I'm William.
and I play Valerie, and he's...
Vic. I play Vic on Backdoor Girlfriend.
Yes, we've been meaning to get another episode out to you, and we've been pretty busy.
Yeah, we just finished Cyber Fighter. It's in post-production, so we've been kind of busy with that. In the meantime, we thought it would be a good idea to give you guys a little look behind the scenes of our last season, which is season 3.
And we did how many episodes?
We only did 5.
5.
And they're spread out for a long time, but that's fine. But we're going to give you a behind-the-scenes commentary so you can take a look at the magic.
Yes, always the magic. Anyways, we want to wish everyone a happy September and a good year. Have fun, sit back, and look Enjoy and look
Part 1, which is the first 2 episodes of Backdoor Girlfriend.
and look behind the scenes.
Yep.
Bye. Hi, this is Pamela, and I play Valerie in That Darn Girlfriend.
And I'm William Joseph Hill, and I play Vic.
This is season 3 of That Darn Girlfriend. Valerie, Yoga, and You.
Yeah, so the idea for this comes from Lilius.
Yes, Lilius. Pamela, me, growing up in Cincinnati, Ohio, I watched on PBS Lilius, Yoga, and You. Lilius Fullen was
That was a nationwide show. So
That was
I remember
yes.
my mom would watch that after Sesame Street.
and I didn't realize was actually filmed out of my hometown. Who would know, right?
Right. So I wanted to incorporate this because of, it's from Pamela's life. And, I remember yoga and it was a cute idea. So the whole premise behind this is that we came up with that you wrote was what, Pam?
Yes, I wrote it based on that. It was a fun spin, and you'll see the comic thing in here where there's some misunderstandings. There's always misunderstandings
It's
in
like
our episodes.
puns on yoga poses, right?
Yes, puns on yoga poses, which is coming up. We don't want to have any spoilers till we get to that part, though.
Right, no, but by now I'm sure you've seen the episode.
Yes, you've probably seen the episode.
We're talking about what's happening behind the
And
scenes.
as you can see, I have happy thoughts. A friend had given me that book, and Valerie always has something happy to write in, and Valerie, like me as a kid, would watch the yoga, and I'm making notes watching yoga. And Vic, of course, is just wanting to know. I guess Vic himself doesn't really do yoga, right?
No,
Bill?
Vic just sees Valerie doing whatever Valerie does, and
This was a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
So they're talking about
Tree pose.
tree pose. That's right. And Valerie thought it was saying treat pose. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, because for Valerie, it's like she would want to eat chocolate.
Yes. So it was tree pose, but Valerie, of course, hears treat pose, grabs her chocolate, like me, loves chocolate.
Right.
Yes.
So basically, your notebook was all your yoga poses that you were practicing.
But practicing wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, but you think that
they
you're
were
practicing
right.
Right. Now, yeah, it was a cute idea that we decided to, we always cut away to the clock to show passage of time or to show that her show's about to come on TV. And when
this is a cool visual effect,
Yeah,
Bill.
yeah, I got that TV vintage from CG.
And that's me in the box.
Playing Lilius.
Yes, I actually had to look to see what Lilius Fullen would wear, and she always wore like a red one-piece aerobic suit or yoga suit back then, and a floral flower in the middle, and I crafted that.
Yeah.
And it was so much fun to put together, and she always wore her hair in a side braid, so I try to pay homage to Lilius Fullen.
Yeah, so she's playing herself. And then, of course, because Lilius always had a blue background, it made it easy because we just blue screened it. And then Pamela, that was a good tree pose you did.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and it's just, so it's nice that we can play all the characters.
We do have a secret, though. Should we tell them the secret?
Go ahead.
Well, there was some little technicalities that we weren't really thrilled with that happen sometimes in movie making. So the one moment of me standing still, you have to go back to that, is actually just a freeze frame.
It's a still frame.
Yes, but we're giving it to you behind the scenes. So if you're listening to behind the scenes, you got a special spoiler alert.
Right. Movie making, everything in a film or TV show, it's pretty much faked. So whether it's sound design or whether it's visual effects or whether it's anything, it's all faked. And here comes everyone's favorite part, of course, is when we do our outtakes.
Yes, and we also do credits and thank yous to everybody who helped with the episode or gave us props or gifts that had to do with the episode.
Now, Pam's expressions are so hilarious in this, I kept breaking up.
I get very excited. What was the other thing between?
You kept making me laugh.
What was the other thing besides treat pose? What was the other?
Treat pose was like warrior one, and warrior two.
Instead of warrior 1 and warrior 2, I said warrior 1 and warrior 2. So it was a play on words.
Yeah.
And again, we really try to find the funny in each episode.
Okay, here we go. This is
okay.
my
Okay.
favorite. We've actually
episode
had this
2.
one.
What's this one called?
This is called Tricks and Treats. This is our Halloween episode.
Yes.
Our friend Tracy had asked us one time, hey, why don't you guys do a Halloween episode?
And we did.
We did.
That costume was actually from grade school. I played Betsy Ross in 6th grade, and that was a skirt which I pushed up to the top. I had a white Dorothy type shirt, and I made myself look like Dorothy, and I've played her tons of times for Halloween, and I did the costumes for Bill.
And I, of course, had to be a pirate because I really don't have any other costumes. That's Pamela's blouse.
Yes. And we got...
I didn't have a puffy shirt.
And we got some really cool props from the
defunct
99-cent store.
So the kid next door, Charlie Brown, of course, that's CG. This is some of my visual
That's very
effects
cool, Bill.
training. And it's like, avoid child labor, just have CG kids.
That's actually a rock I painted. I know some people thought it looked like more of an apple, but that was a rock that I painted. Did I do the voiceover for Charlie Brown?
Yeah, Pam does all the voiceovers for
Charlie
the kids.
Brown, yeah.
Yeah. And what's funny, of course, everybody knows the Charlie Brown Halloween special. He always gets a rock. There he is. Oh,
yeah, I got
Charlie
a rock.
Brown.
Really cool visuals. And that took a moment, and he's walking away.
He's walking away from
It's like
my
a
front
ghost.
door.
And that's, instead of Toto, which we still are fond of Toto, that is our little Donnie bear.
We got that from Pier 1
And we had fun
Imports.
filling up the Halloween candy
it's
stuff.
Lucy. It's
Lucy.
It's Linus's sister.
I think I did the voice.
You did all the voices of the kids.
Yeah, and
My voice doesn't go that high.
And Lucy was not as happy. Oh,
Leave it
spoiler
to-
alert!
Leave it to a hand model to do all of the
Spoiler alert! The candy wasn't all filled up. We put like foam underneath, so it was a few candy bars. But that was really great animation.
Yeah, the characters are from this program, the same program that I use in the animation of Cyber Fighter. It's this program called Daz Studio, and I just put these characters as PNG files, which composite very nicely with live action footage.
The on Bill's head, that's the pirate cap, was really a book cover, but I stretched it over his head to make a pirate hat.
Yeah.
And I made his pirate
every Halloween I want to sneak some candy.
Yes.
And of course, it's a sight.
And that was fun, and I scarfed him up. And there we go. And who's
our hero?
This is the goof.
Johnny Appleseed.
Johnny Appleseed. We've done a short film about Johnny Appleseed. He came to the door. So we ended with that.
Now the funny thing about so the backstory about how I came up with this episode, the idea came to me for this little funny reveal, and of course, the apple, we think it's Johnny Appleseed, of course, who loves apples, but he doesn't want an apple.
looks
He
cool,
wants
Bill.
a chocolate.
Yes.
And why would that be? And it's so funny when we pitched this to our nephew Adam, and I made him laugh when I told him what my little gag was, and I knew that this was going to be the joke. So this took a little bit of visual effects too. Once he's like,
he now turns into
pulls off that, there I am,
Johnny Chesterfield.
Johnny Chesterfield. That's why he has that Boston.
That's good and scary.
Accent. I know,
so even though
creepy.
That Darn Girlfriends is funny, it's a little bit
it's Halloween.
Slightly creepy at times.
It's okay to be
but
creepy.
in the lighthearted manner, of course. Yeah.
He's just. It was like keeping my head still as possible.
And there they have a gathering at the end.
Yeah, the kids are comparing, the kids like
great visuals, Bill.
See, notice his pants have apples on them. Because
yes, actually, I just noticed that.
It's Johnny Appleseed.
And there we go. Bill does all the graphics and the cartoons at the end, and he tries to include the wardrobe in it.
Yeah, so this episode's actually been in a couple of film festivals.
Yes, this wasn't a film festival,
including the We Make Movies International Film Festival. And
I think was the Lily Shogun Film Festival.
Yeah,
that was the We Make Movies Film Festival.
We periodically will put these into our film festivals.
Well, we didn't. We submitted them, and they picked them, which was very cool. And we appreciate that. We have thank yous to people. We always try to acknowledge people that gave us something towards the episode.
I have to say, in regards to planning, if you're going to do something this ambitious with a lot of visual effects, you have to have an idea of how you're going to pull it off. So there's a lot of planning that goes into this, and a lot of stuff that happens. Like when you shoot, you have to shoot knowing that, and other than that, planning the post-production. Oh, these outtakes are funny. I kept calling you Valerie.
Yeah, it was cute.
I should have called you Dorothy.
Yes,
because that was what was in the script.
Dorothy.
But I keep coming out and I keep saying Valerie.
And then your patch kept falling over your eye too.
Oh yeah. Well, when I
did the best.
Yeah,
to try to wardrobe you.
Pamela's like the wardrobe and costume designer, and she's the set decorator.
Yeah, when you have two people, you have to do a lot of things, different things. It was fun putting the Halloween stuff together. And I put a scarf over the Halloween candy basket.
Yeah, as we're recording this, it's getting close to Halloween again, so we'll probably have to pull these.
Yeah, this has been a while. But the patch kept falling.
Like when I raise my eyebrow, it like comes up.
Well,
with
you're
my
very
eyebrow.
expressive,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that would happen, I guess.
And just so yeah.
So this is episode
Episode
2.
Stay tuned for the next part 2 of this.
Yes,
will be
thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
Our last 3 episodes of season 3.
And
season 4 is going to be even bigger and better episodes.
Yes, thank you so much.